Okay, I think we are fine. Good to go. So, welcome once again, everybody. Super excited to see all of you here today. Whether you are a teacher, trainer, consultant, working professional, business owner, homemaker, freelancer, spiritual guide, or someone who simply has life experience, today's session can genuinely change the direction of your life. Because today we are not talking about theory. We are talking about transforming your knowledge into income, transforming your knowledge into impact, transforming your knowledge into authority, and transforming your knowledge into freedom. You want freedom? Type F for freedom in the chat section. Before we start, I want energy in the room. I want energy in the room. Is there any issue with the chat? I think you should be able to send me chat. Okay. So now tell me how many of you have experience in life? Tell me in the chat section. Okay. Rahul, definitely. Seema, wonderful. Ankit, amazing. Parvesh, awesome. Thank you guys. Now think about this carefully. If you have experience, that means you have learned something life has taught you. Life keep teaching us so many things. Now tell me how many of you have solved problems in your own life? If you have solved any problem in your own life, let me know in the chat section. Right? Kamal, beautiful. Amazing. Manisha, yes, absolutely. Rohit, amazing. Pooja, fantastic. Maybe you solved confidence problems. Maybe you solved health problems. Maybe you solved career problems. Maybe you solved business struggles, relationship struggles, communication issues, mindset issues. Correct? Now, how many of you have people asking you for advice sometimes? Tell me, do people ask you for advice? Tell me in the chat section. Deepak, all the time. Amazing. Neha, Sanjay, perfect. Awesome, guys. Now understand this carefully. The moment people start asking you for advice, you already have the foundation of becoming a coach, a mentor, a consultant, or trainer. You already have. If you have advised someone or someone has asked you for your advice, it means you already have the knowledge. Now tell me how many of you want more freedom in life? Tell me, do you want freedom? Ritu, absolutely. Aman, same here. Akhilji, awesome. Vikas, powerful. Fantastic energy, guys. Freedom of time, freedom of money, freedom of location, freedom of expression. Great freedom. Most people spend their entire lives working hard, but very few people build something around what they know. Isn't it amazing that whatever you know, you can sell it? You don't have to put a factory. You don't have to do marketing. You don't have to worry about logistics. Nothing. You are just selling your knowledge and experience. Some people retire with experience. Some people monetize that experience and build legacy. Now, you tell me, would you like to retire with experience or would you like to monetize your experience? R for retire, M for monetize. Let me see how many people are interested in retiring and how many people are interested in monetizing, right? So clever people are always ready to monetize. So when you monetize your knowledge, it simply means that you are serving the market. Thank you, Sandeep. Thank you, Akhilji. Thank you, Sandeep ji. For those who are meeting me for the first time, I am Sunil Chaudhary, digital coach, business mentor. For years, I have been helping aspiring coaches, trainers, consultants, and experts build their digital coaching business using content, positioning, webinars, automation, funnels, and premium systems. And today, I genuinely want to give you heartfelt value. This session is only to give value. I'm going to share with you 7 reasons to monetize your knowledge and experience. Are you ready? Just type R in the chat box. Awesome. Most people think मेरे पास ऐसा क्या है, राइट और नॉट? मेरे पास कुछ है ऐसा जो मैं बेच भी सकता हूं, लोग मुझे उस चीज के पैसे भी दे सकते हैं. कम ऑन, टेल मी ऑनेस्टली. लगता है ना आपको मेरे पास ऐसा क्या है? कभी आपको भी लगता होगा मेरे पास क्या है, राइट? बट माय डियर फ्रेंड्स, लिसन केयरफुली. योर स्ट्रगल्स your struggles have value. For example, let me tell you that by 2019, I did not have any mentor for myself. I thought that whatever I know is more than enough and I can run my business. But when I faced 98 lakh rupees loss, I realized that I should have someone who can guide me. Sunil, this is wrong, this is right. So that was my failure, but my failure became my lesson. And now I am sharing this lesson with others. That if you don't have active mentor in your life, you are missing something. So my dear friends, our struggles, your struggles have value. The lessons you have learned in your life have value. The mistakes you have made in your life have value. Why? Because you will not allow other person, your mentee, to make the same mistakes. Am I right? Your journey has value. If you have learned something the hard way, something else wants to learn it the fast way, that is value. So maybe you have learned something at the age of 40, very hard way. And if you can tell that precious knowledge to the person who is just 25, that is not amazing. Tell me in the chat box. Just type A for amazing. For 7 years, I did not have mentor when I was running my business. But nobody told me that you should have a mentor, Sunil. Nobody told me. I just realized when I faced the loss. So now I can tell someone, my dear friend, if you are running a business, you should have a mentor. You should have a CA for finances. For everything, you should have a consultant or mentor. Normally, we see that this is a loss. Why should we pay money to consultant or mentors? But believe me, when we pay, we make more money because guidance is precious. Suppose somebody lost 25 kilos. A person lost 25 kilos. Can this person guide others? Tell me honestly, yes or no in the chat box. 25 किलो वजन घटाया तो दूसरों को बता सकता है कि नहीं, दिस पर्सन, हाउ डिड आई लूज वेट 25 kilos? What did I do? What struggles I faced? What mistakes I did? So can this person not create a course? How to lose 25 kilos? Yes. Right. You are right, Rakesh. Amazing. So that is how knowledge is sold. Suppose someone improved communication skills. Can they train others? Right? Absolutely. Sneha. Correct. They can train others. They have learned communication. Suppose someone built a successful business. Can they consult others? Yes. Fantastic. Your pain can become someone's solution, and your solution can become your profession. Your pain can become someone's solution, and your solution can become your profession. Write this down, everybody. Whatever pain you have had, you can give others solution for that. Because you had the pain, you solved the problem, now you have the solution. That is money making asset. You got it? Just type MMA, money making asset. Whatever problem you have solved for yourself, that is your asset. Now tell me, how many of you are realizing right now that maybe your experience is more valuable than you thought? Yes? Anjali, beautiful. Mohit, powerful. Awesome, guys. Reason number 2, monetize your knowledge. Okay? The world needs guidance more than information. Please note this. This is very important. The world needs guidance more than information, because ChatGPT can provide the information, Google can provide the information, YouTube can provide the information. Today, information is free. Information is available everywhere. YouTube is free, Google is free, AI tools are available. Still, people are confused. Why? Because information is everywhere, but clarity is rare. Information is everywhere, clarity is rare. How many tabs do people open and still stay confused? Right? They open so many tabs in browsers, they open AI, they open YouTube, Google, everything. Still, they are confused. Right? Exactly. People open 20 tabs. So, my dear friends, people don't need random information. People need roadmap. If you can give them roadmap, you are coach, expert, trainer. People need structure. If you can give them structure. People need implementation. If you can help them. People need accountability. If you can give them. People need support. If you can provide support. Let me give you one example. Gym videos are free. Go to YouTube, you will find so many videos. Still, people hire trainers. Motivational videos are free. Still, people hire coaches. Business content is free. Still, people join mentorship programs. Why? Because transformation happens faster with guidance, not with information. If you understand this, you can type guidance is more important than information. Guidance matters, information does not matter. Google gives information, AI gives information, but a mentor gives direction. Direction. That is the reason number 2. Now let's talk about reason number 3. Why should you monetize your knowledge? Coaching creates freedom lifestyle. Coaching creates freedom lifestyle. How many of you feel tired of being dependent only on one source of income? If you feel tired, be honest, just type me. Shweta, absolutely. Nitin, same feeling. I understand. I also worked in job. I felt tired. I felt frustrated, drained. Traditional systems often create limitation, but knowledge business creates leverage. Knowledge business is much bigger than we can imagine. You can teach from home. You can teach from anywhere. You can teach global. You can have students from any corner of the world. You can run webinars. You can create courses. You can build communities. You can automate systems. You will have freedom. Now tell me, how many of you would love earning while helping people? हमारे यहाँ कहा जाता है परहित सरिस धर्म नहीं भाई. Means there is Nothing better than serving others. And when you are serving others and you are making money, will you not love it? Obviously, you will love it. Almost everybody. Thank you very much. A digital coach builds assets, not just monthly income. So you need to understand this. You have to build assets. And you know what is the biggest asset? I'm going to tell you. This is the fourth reason to monetize your knowledge and experience. The fourth reason is personal branding is the new security. Earlier, people said big company security. Today, security means a strong personal brand. If you understand this, just type PB in the chat box. Personal brand. Security means a strong personal brand. How many of you follow people online regularly? Do we follow people online? Yes, exactly. We follow Tony Robbins, we follow John D. Martini, we follow Shiv Kheda in India, Vivek Bindra, Sandeep Maheshwari, Ujjwal Patni. There are so many people, and so many people follow me, right? And so many people follow you. So we follow people because of their brand. Why? Because people trust people. People trust people, not company. If people know you, if people trust you, they remember you. Opportunities start coming automatically. How many of you secretly, how many of you secretly want people to recognize your expertise? Or people should recognize me. Tell me, be honest. Some people say, no, I don't want that. But secretly, we want that. People should recognize. People should award me, reward me. Right? Priyanshu is very honest, mega honest, Akhilji honest, mega awesome. Absolutely. Visibility creates opportunity. Reason number 5, monetization increases impact. This is very important. Please try to understand. Monetization creates impact. Some people think charging money is wrong. But let me ask you, how many free YouTube videos do people watch without implementation? They keep watching YouTube videos. They know Sandeep Maheshwari is great. They know Tony Robbins is blah, blah, blah. Anything happens? Do they implement anything in their life? Nothing. They watch unlimited videos and without any implementation. But when people invest, when people pay money, they pay attention. When people invest, they become serious. Paid students implement more. Paid students stay committed longer. Paid students respect the process more. Do you agree with me? Type yes, agree. YA. When we pay money, we understand the value. For example, we bought a simple shirt for 500 rupees. What kind of care we will have that for shirt? And one shirt we have just paid 9,000 rupees. And what kind of care we will have for that shirt? Tell me honestly. One watch you buys for 5,000 rupees and another watch you buy for 2 lakh rupees. Will you care more for that watch? Be honest. Be honest. Right? So my dear friends, income is not opposite of impact. Income is not opposite of impact. Income amplifies impact. When you have income, you can make more impact. That is the reason you should monetize your knowledge and your experience. Are you getting me? Now let's go to reason number 6. This is the best time in history. This is the best time in history. Right now, this is one of the biggest opportunities ever. With one smartphone and one internet connection and consistency. People are building their coaching business. People are building communities. People are building their authority. People are building their freedom lifestyle. How many of you feel this digital shift is real? Do you feel it is real? Yes. I know everyone can feel it now. Earlier, what happened? Gatekeepers existed. Now direct access exists. The future belongs to people who can communicate value digitally. If you can communicate your value digitally, you are making money, you are making impact. Now, let me tell you reason number 7 to monetize your knowledge and experience. My dear friend, if you don't start now, regret will start later. Many people wait for perfect camera, perfect confidence, perfect setup, perfect clarity. And months and years pass. Then suddenly they see someone younger, someone less experienced, someone less knowledgeable growing online. And let me tell you one story here. When I was running successful offline coaching center, I used to be a director. And that time I used to watch one person, Sagar, on YouTube, Sagar Technical. He just started his YouTube channel. He may had that time maybe 500 or 2000 subscribers. Right now he has millions of subscribers. But I personally underestimated him. This happened with me and it can happen with anyone. And this is true regret when we see someone less experienced, someone less knowledgeable, growing online, making impact, buying Range Rover Defender. That is the biggest regret. Why? Because we could have done the same thing. Do you agree? Are you already having the regret or not? This is regret is positive. There is nothing wrong. This regret is positive if you take action. This regret is negative if you don't do anything. Then it becomes toxic. But if you do something about it, if you take action, if you package your knowledge, if you start monetizing your experience, then it is positive regret. How many of you have felt sometimes, यार मैं भी कर सकता था, ये तो मैं भी कर सकता था, ये तो मैं भी कर सकता था, ये कौन सी बड़ी बात है? बी ऑनेस्ट, टेल मी. लगता है ना मैं भी कर सकता था? बी ऑनेस्ट. लॉट्स ऑफ ऑनेस्ट पीपल हियर टुडे. हम भी कर सकते थे, ये तो यार, ये तो मैं भी कर सकता था. So this regret, I don't want you to have later on. But listen carefully, nobody starts perfect. Every successful coach once had fear. I still have. Can you see in my eyes? I still have fear. Self-doubt, confusion, low confidence, zero audience. We all have. But this is journey. My dear friends, clarity does not come before action. So many people want clarity before doing anything. No, sorry. Clarity comes when you start acting, start doing. Clarity comes because of action. When you take action, clarity comes. So now the question is not, can you become a coach? The real question is, will you take yourself seriously? If you are ready to take yourself seriously, type S in the chat box. Just be honest. Ready to take yourself seriously. Ah, awesome. Almost everyone is ready. I can see. So if you are ready, can I share my offer with you? Do I have your permission? Just type P. If you are ready, if you understand the time, the value, the power of mentor, power of guidance, just type P, permission. I will just do small sharing. If you genuinely want support in your niche clarity, see, niche clarity with personal mentor is very different from getting niche clarity with chat GPT or in group sessions. 100% different. If you want support in your positioning, where you should position yourself, how to sell your information, how to sell your experience, personal support in your content strategy, what kind of video you should make, how to make video, what should be the energy, what should be the opening, what should be the closing, your webinar system, your funnels, your automated systems. your systems which are working for you, lead generation systems for you. How will you build your authority in the digital space? And how you will create your premium coaching system. If you want support with everything, then I would love to help you. Do you think I am the right person to help you? If you think, that is amazing. Because if you think you are right, if you think I am not, you are again right. Because whatever you think is right. So, how many of you want guidance instead of struggling alone or struggling in group sessions? I would say, struggling in the crowd, because success comes with personal mentor doing the boring things. So, tell me honestly, do you want guidance? Do you think that guidance is now important? I can see some serious people here. I can see some people are really serious. Amazing. So if you are serious, just type guidance on WhatsApp. You have my number 97599999231. You already have my number. Just send me guidance on WhatsApp, or you can say, I want guidance. And then I will share the next step you can take. I will be very happy to make you successful coach, mentor, trainer, consultant. My dear friends, never underestimate your journey. Never underestimate your journey. Whatever happens in our life happens for a reason. If we are going through a struggle, it means a lot. Believe me, that struggle will become a source of income in your life. If you have already realized something in your life like this, tell me in the chat box. Maybe 10 years back, you thought that whatever is happening with you is wrong, is very unfortunate. But after 10 years, when you saw back, you realized that it was much needed. It should have happened. So, whatever happens in our life, start saying thank you to dear universe. If you are getting failures, if you are getting losses, if you are getting pains, if you are getting struggles, just say thank you to universe, because I am 100% sure that you can convert all these things, all of your journey into uh, a package which people are ready to buy because they don't want to face those problems and those pains in their life. My dear friends, your experience may look ordinary to you, but for someone else, it may become life changing guidance. For example, technical things look very ordinary to me. I'm a very digital person, very tech savvy in terms of digital business setup. But I see thousands of people, they don't understand what is funnel, what is automation, what is content automation, what is content strategy, what is SEO. I see the pain. But when I share my knowledge, it feels really divine. So our experience, our pains, our ordinary life can become life-changing guidance for everyone, for others. So I'm super thankful that you are here. You attended this session. I'm grateful to you. I'm grateful to universe. I liked your energy in the session. If you have any questions, you can ask me in the chat box, or you can simply send me guidance on my WhatsApp number. That is all. I just wanted to share the 7 reasons to monetize your knowledge and experience. If you loved the session, just type I loved it. And if you have any questions, type your question in the chat box, and I will be very much glad to answer your question. Maybe I will allow you to speak so that you can discuss with me. Okay. Otherwise, we are done for the day. We will see you in any other session. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Have a nice time.